What are you watching?
What are you watching? Elodie, le film!
I'm still trying to process the sheer audacity of the Malla Hotel Kathmandu. It's as if they're intentionally attempting to sabotage their own reputation. I mean, who does that? Let me take you through my dreadful experience, a tale of neglect, incompetence, and downright deceit. As I stepped into this supposed 5-star establishment, I was immediately struck by the lack of attention to detail. The room, if you could even call it that, was a dump. The cistern in my room was leaking, creating an incessant dripping sound that kept me awake at night. I mean, can you imagine? The maintenance staff seemed completely oblivious to the issue, despite my repeated complaints. It's clear they have no interest in maintaining their facilities. I suppose they're too busy counting their profits to care about the well-being of their guests. And don't even get me started on the state of the room. It was filthy. The kitchen and dining area were in such disrepair that I wouldn't dare prepare food in there. It was as if the cleaning staff had abandoned their duties altogether. I half expected to find a family of rodents scurrying around the corners. The toilet, oh dear heavens, the toilet. It was malfunctioning, forcing me to resort to using a bucket of water to manually flush. I mean, is this what passes for luxury in Kathmandu? But wait, it gets better. During a meal at the hotel's restaurant, I discovered a chipped water glass. Yes, you heard that right. A chipped water glass. Can you imagine the audacity of serving beverages in such a state? It's almost as if they're daring you to get sick. And the food? Oh boy, the food. I found a hair in my scrambled eggs. When I brought it to their attention, they had the nerve to take the plate away, only to return it with the same eggs, claiming they had removed the hair. Are they kidding me? And then, there was the issue with the general manager. He had the unmitigated gall to use slang words with me and the other customers. I mean, who does that? It's like they're trying to be cool or something. Newsflash, it's not cool to be unprofessional. But you know what the cherry on top was? They charged me for parking. Yes, you heard that right. They charged me 200 rupees just for parking my car. Can you believe it? It's like they're trying to nickel and dime you at every turn. I swear, it's like they're running some kind of scam. Imagine planning a corporate event at this dump, only to have the in-house guests help themselves to your food and drinks. And the staff? They just stood by, doing nothing to stop them. I mean, what kind of establishment allows this kind of thing to happen? And let's not forget the security. Oh boy, the security. It's like they're not even trying. The CC cameras were always failing, and when I brought it to their attention, they just shrugged it off. I mean, what's the point of even having security if you're not going to take it seriously? As I sit here, reflecting on my experience at the Malla Hotel Kathmandu, I'm overcome with a sense of sadness. It's like they're intentionally attempting to disappoint their guests. I mean, who does that? What do you think, dear readers? Have you ever had a similar experience at this dump? Share your comments below. It's just so infuriating. I mean, can't they see that they're ruining their own reputation? Do they not care about their guests' well-being? It's like they're living in some kind of bubble, oblivious to the world around them. I guess that's what happens when you prioritize profits over people. You get a dump like the Malla Hotel Kathmandu. Sigh, I need to take a deep breath. It's just so sad. What do you think, dear readers? Have you ever encountered such blatant incompetence? Share your thoughts below. I just can't even. The businesses near the Malla Hotel in Kathmandu are, frankly, an exercise in disappointment. If you're expecting polished service, quality, or even basic competence, lower those expectations. This isn't just about a few bad apples. The entire area seems to operate on a principle of mediocrity, where scams, poor hygiene, and outright incompetence are standard. Let's start with Civil Mall, because nothing says luxury shopping experience like free insects in your food. The mall itself is built over a historical pond, an ominous metaphor for what's to come. The food court? Cash only, with card payments mysteriously unavailable, as if they're allergic to modern banking. The chicken rolls come with extra protein, reed, bugs, and the cinema is a tragedy, poor screen quality, terrible sound, and rigid seats that feel like medieval torture devices. Parking? A nightmare. They charge you an arm and a leg, then hide the full signs until you're already trapped inside. Then there's Fire and Ice Pizzeria, a place that proves even stone ovens can't save a restaurant from self-destruction. The pizza? Sometimes great, sometimes burned, sometimes topped with potatoes, because nothing says Italian cuisine like carb overload. But the real problem is the staff. rude, unwelcoming, and apparently allergic to basic human decency. Need the restroom? Too bad. They'll turn you away even if you're moments from disaster. And if you complain, they'll offer you an ice cream like that fixes everything. Tranquility Spa is anything but tranquil. Imagine paying for a massage and leaving in more pain than when you arrived. The masseuses crush bones instead of muscles, the oils are hot enough to cook with, and the rooms are so dirty you'll question if they've ever seen a mop. One woman paid 5,000 rupees for nails that fell off within hours. Another got a facial so harsh her skin peeled for days. If you're looking for relaxation, try staring at a wall, it's cheaper and less likely to give you an infection. Metsai by Roadhouse is where good food goes to die. The pizza? Decent, but everything else is a gamble. Dry pork chops, bland teriyaki chicken, and pasta so undercooked it might as well be raw. And if you're in a hurry? Forget it. They'll take 1.5 hours for a lasagna and act surprised when you're angry. Oh, and if you bring a pet? They'll kick you out like you've committed a crime. Third Eye Restaurant claims to serve Indian food, but actual Indians would weep at the sight of it. The chicken tikka masala is tasteless, the kebabs are a joke, and the naan is so bad even street vendors would disown it. Worst of all? The food poisoning. Multiple reports of diners falling ill, some still suffering days later. So what's the takeaway? The businesses near the Malla Hotel are a masterclass in disappointment. Overpriced, underwhelming, and often outright negligent. If you're staying here, eat at the hotel. Or better yet, bring snacks. Because the only thing worse than bad food is paying for the privilege of regretting it. Okay, so I was, looking into stuff around the Malla Hotel in Kathmandu, you know? Just seeing what happens there. It's not good, honestly. Businesses near the Malla Hotel Kathmandu, they can be tricky. A lot of them seem to be fronts for bigger things. There was this beauty salon, Yip Services, not far from the Malla Hotel. It looked normal, right? But it was actually part of a Chinese group trafficking people. They'd promised jobs, good money, and then boom, you're in Myanmar working scams yourself. Can you believe that? Someone paid a ton of money, got sick, and barely escaped. They caught the ringleader, Liang Jun, but 2 years in prison? Seriously? I bet the others just scattered, and the salon probably reopened under a different name. The person who got scammed, they probably lost everything, and are still dealing with the trauma, you know? And it's not just that. Businesses around here, near the Malla Hotel, sometimes they pretend to be employment agencies. This one, it took millions of rupees from people for jobs abroad, then the director just vanished. They found him eventually, but the damage was done. I'm sure many people went into debt, and probably ruined their lives because of that. It just makes you wonder how many others are still out there, doing the same thing. Then there are these IT service centers popping up. They seem legit, offering digital wallets and stuff, but they steal your information. They get your codes, open accounts in your name, and then do cryptocurrency scams. Billions of rupees laundered. And it's all done face to face, so you trust them. The people who had their money stolen, they probably spent months fighting with banks, you know? And those scammers? They probably just moved on to the next scheme, thinking they're so clever. Oh, and gold. Around New Road, not far from the Malla Hotel, they were selling fake gold jewelry. Gold-plated brass. Can you imagine buying something thinking it's pure gold, then finding out it's not? Tourists mostly, they got scammed. They probably returned home, heartbroken and feeling stupid. The shop owner got arrested, but I bet he had connections, and maybe got a light sentence. And even souvenir shops. Near the Malla Hotel, you know, in Thamel and leading up to Lane Shore, they overcharge and swap the good stuff for cheap imitations after you pay. You pay for a cashmere shawl and get a synthetic one. They even rig the scales. It's just so wrong. Those tourists probably felt so cheated, and likely never bothered to report it, just writing it off as a lesson learned, but still, so unfair. I bet those shopkeepers are still doing it, laughing all the way to the bank.